Now, India has once again abstained from a vote at the UN Security Council, an emergency meeting that was called for calling a special session of the UN General Assembly. The UN Security Council convened on Sunday at the request of the US and Albania to vote on a resolution calling for a special session of the General Assembly over the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The goal of the General Assembly special session will be to force the 193 members of the UN to take a position on the conflict and Russia's violation of the UN Charter, as well as to formally condemn the war. Here's what India's representative at the UNSC said.
It is regrettable that the situation in Ukraine has worsened further since the Council last convened on this matter. We reiterate our call for immediate cessation of violence and an end to all hostilities. There is no other choice but to return back to the path of diplomacy and dialogue. Our Prime Minister has advocated this strongly in his recent conversations with the leadership of the Russian Federation and Ukraine. In this regard, we welcome today's announcement by both sides to hold talks at the Belarus border. The global order is anchored on international law, UN Charter, and respect for territorial integrity and sovereignty of all states. We are all agreed on these principles. We continue to be deeply concerned about the safety and security of Indian nationals, including a large number of Indian students who are still stranded in Ukraine. Our evacuation efforts have been adversely impacted by the complex and uncertain situation at the border crossings. It is important to maintain an uninterrupted and predictable movement of people. It is an urgent humanitarian necessity that must be immediately addressed. Taking into consideration the totality of circumstances, we decided to abstain.